Hello, welcome to the Laser LifeCARE Institute. This is our beautiful lounge here, and Crystal, our concierge. Lovely guests relaxing there. And Mata, our general manager, serving our guests. Beautiful refreshments. Got our digital panics there and our 3D milling for the crowns that we use every single day as we work on our guests. Got the kids section on that side. And here, got a very special room. Got the relaxation room, the relaxation suite, where our guests chill out when they're filling in their forms or when they have the sedation, and after they have the long treatments, they relax and sleep there. And this is our very special Noble 4 whole body rejuvenation pod. I'll turn it on quickly. We'll explain that later in another video. It's an absolute magical red and near infrared light pod. Come through. Let's go through to the other suites, the dental suites now, actual treatment rooms. One of our treatment rooms in there. Hygiene suite there, sterilization room here. And this is my dental suite here. And this is where we make that LaserSmile magic happen in your mouths, in your bodies, and your lives. So for now, I'm gonna leave you for a few minutes, go get changed, grab my guest, and come in here and show you something special. Hey, welcome back. So I've got my lovely guest in the chair here for a little demonstration that I wanna show you. But what I want to talk about first is why this is important, what I'm going to be doing now. See, as a healthcare practitioner and as a practicing dental surgeon for 20 years now, I've realized early on that the most important thing that we can do for our people is not the skills that we have and the technology that we use when we treat them for disease, fractures, complications, whatever problems that we're trying to solve. While that is very important, of course it is, the most important part, however, is how we empower them to look after themselves, to be disease-free, to live healthy, to live better, to live well, rather than be constantly in disease and in need of our treatment that in itself might be great, but it won't last if the person is not in a healthy physiological state. So that's really what I want to talk about right now. I'm going to take you back a little bit, if that's all right with you. Yes?
Sure.
Thank you. Now, we've intentionally blindfolded our guest because I want to show you a demonstration that I do with many of our guests. I get them to bring their own toothbrushes, whether it's electric or manual or whatever, and we show them how it's not working or what's not working for them, and then we show them how our system works better for them. So in this case, we're just gonna do a very, very quick test. That will be shown on the screen there through the microscope as well. So I'm gonna use 3 brand new toothbrushes on your gum. You know how we all talk about brushing your gum and your teeth? And you won't know which one is which. That's why we blindfolded you. I just want you to tell me which one feels soft, which one feels hard, which one feels sharp, which one feels nice, which one doesn't feel nice. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, which one feels good and bad, yeah? Okay, so I've got 3 brushes here. Very weird design. Obviously plastic handles are way out these days. We definitely need to get rid of single-use or short-use plastics. There's billions of these plastic brushes that go into the oceans and everywhere else, and they never biodegrade actually. So anyway, other than the handles being silly and ridiculous, it's the design, it's the functionality. So it's not just environmentally safe, but it has to be functional and safe for the human use as well. So we're going to test one of these brushes just quickly on her. The other one, bamboo brush, fine, better for the environment. However, the design of the handle is quite ridiculous, which is a lot of them are designed like this. This is not ergonomic, not user-friendly at all. Sharp little tips on there, very, very bad, not a good thing at all. And of course, the light wood would immediately tell us that this is fumigated with methyl bromide to treat the wood from any, obviously, fungus or parasite. That's a problem though, because you're putting this methyl bromide fumigation into your mouth every day. So I wouldn't advise you to use a bamboo brush that looks or is made like this, which unfortunately is a lot of them. So I went out there and designed my own brush. Also made from bamboo, but ergonomically designed. So I designed the handle, designed the bristles. We have it carbonized, double carbonized at 200 degrees, so it is not fumigated. It feels right, it is right. It's super soft bristles, and I'll show you how they work inside the mouth. But for now, she doesn't know which one I'm going to use on her first. And they're all brand new, by the way. And she's going to keep them, because anyway, she can use this for her fingernails or something. or for the bathroom later on. Once we put it in the mouth, we can't use it, but this one, she'll use it for her mouth. So, all I'm going to do is just number one. So can you show us there how it goes onto the gum line there? So we're going to be brushing, because this is what I don't want people to do. I don't want people to brush their teeth. I want them to brush their gums and their teeth. We should be brushing our gum. So when I'm, she already flinched. Sorry, Crystal, I did not mean to hurt you. But I didn't even push, but sharp bristles. You can tell, you can just see that. Sharp bristles onto the gum line, ridiculous idea. And of course, they're already frailing even though it's brand new. Okay, so that's number one. Number two. Did that make you flinch?
No.
I didn't notice you flinching. Did it feel soft, hard, sharp? No? Soft?
Soft.
Good. Number three.
Hard.
Not as bad as the first one, but definitely not as good as the second one. Thank you. And you can repeat this. You don't have to be blindfolded, just repeat it yourself at home. Just do it yourself, just put it on your gum, like, oh, that feels okay, that doesn't feel okay. It's really a simple test. Science is all about observing evidence. It's not about, big studies or anything like that. Just observe evidence and experience it. And ultimately, your experience is what matters. So we're going to put these away, and we're going to show you the correct way to brush your gums and your teeth. So we've already considered that she has used the math rinse, the alkaline math rinse, for a whole minute or longer to alkalize the math, oxidize the bad bacteria, and start to break down the biofilm while being safe for the human and the environment when we spit it out. And then we're going to be putting this serum on. I'm not going to put a lot on now so we don't waste it, because I also want to show you what's going to happen inside the mouth. So it's a serum, not a paste. It's literally a gel. A serum gel that's full of beautiful, healing, soothing, prebiotic, physiologically balancing oils, biominerals, and plant fibers. Organic material. So, the correct way to brush our gums and our teeth, if we look at the screen there, is to place the brush onto the gum line, literally on the gums, not on the teeth, and wiggle and jiggle. When we're wiggling like this, you can very clearly see how the bristles of the super soft brush drop in between the teeth. So they are cleaning the teeth anyway, but they're also cleaning in between the teeth. And we're agitating this beautiful healing oil onto the gum line and in between the teeth, which obviously aids with the cleaning. That's the whole point. It grabs the bacteria, the biofilm, and breaks it down and penetrates through it, but also it heals and soothes the gum line and the gingiva and, of course, the oral skin, the mucosa of the rest of the mouth. We don't care about people's teeth, we care about their mouths and then their lives thereby. So it's everything that has to be clean and healed. So it's a jiggle and wiggle motion. It's not a scrubbing motion, and it's not a flick waste of time motion, which is very hard to do in the back. Nobody can really flick properly, let alone do any good job with it. So the bristles have to be super soft. The serum is totally non-abrasive, unlike all toothpaste, which all have an abrasive, whether they're called natural or not, or conventional. They're all basically 60 to 80% abrasive. That by itself is a bad thing from the start. So you're wiggling and jiggling, wiggling and jiggling, wiggling and jiggling as you move. So you're slowly moving the brush in a wiggle and jiggle motion everywhere. And of course, when you come to the back side of the teeth, it's the same thing. It's wiggle and jiggle onto the gum. I'm brushing the gum, I'm in contact with the gum the whole time, and by default, I'm brushing the teeth as well. So it's not mainly the teeth, it's the teeth as well. It's mainly the gums. Doesn't matter the angle. From the front you come straight, from the back you can't come straight. It doesn't matter which angle you come from. You just have to get there, be in contact with your gum, and stay there. Wiggling and jiggling the whole time. Using the right tools, using the right materials that harmonize and give you this beautiful sensory experience. First thing in the morning, last thing at night, what you put in your mouth biosignals to your body what's coming. That biosignal is either a threat, irritants, toxins, abrasives, detergents. Who said we should be ingesting detergents? Most toothpaste are made by detergent companies, regardless of whether it's called natural or not. But who said we should be putting soaps and detergents on this delicate mucosa, which biosignals to the rest of the body threat is coming? Versus healing, nurturing materials, the actual food grade materials that you put in your mouth, they're healing and nurturing, so they biosignal healing to your body. At the same time, they're obviously cleaning and healing there, but this being clean, piece of beautifully crafted wood with the soft bristles, and you're massaging your gums like that, that is a sensory experience that adds benefit to the rest of your day. When you start like that in the morning, finish like that at night, it's actually making you feel better and look better and be better, truly and intentionally and intelligently and very, very carefully, making you better for a lifetime. So thank you. Until I see you next time, always aim to look better, feel better, and be better.